Hello, everyone. You're playing Farming Simulator 19 on Red Dirt Ranch. Just finished up harvest here on field 96. Also got the harvest done on, let's see, what is the number here? 98.99. Yes, 98.99 are done as well. Got one more field here to harvest yet, and that is the corn field there on 100 through 103. Get started on that here this episode. It looks like auto drive or something is maybe rearranging my combine over there. I had the combine all set up and ready to start harvesting here this episode. Not entirely sure what happened over there. Anyway, we'll get back to that here in a moment. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, okay. Yep, I know what happened. Knew exactly what happened. I had the combine parked in the way of where the truck for field 96 drives through there, so that's what happened. Oops, oh well. Let's see, finding a good spot to park this here. Maybe we'll just park it up along the trees here. That looks like a pretty good spot if you ask me. At least for now, anyway. Kind of where I've been just lining up all the equipment along the tree line here. Wouldn't mind maybe bushwhacking a couple of these trees down here at some point. And actually putting like a little better parking spot or something up there. Let's see what's... Oh, yes. Arion keeps getting stuck while plowing this field. Apparently, I did not put enough headlands in, everyone, for auto drive to be able to turn around. Or, I'm sorry, horseplay to be able to turn around at the end of the field here. Yeah, actually, you know what? Shouldn't he? He should be, like, restricted to the field, shouldn't he? Let's see, where are my settings here? Turn on field, avoid fruit. Turn on field is deactivated. Oh, okay, well, I guess that probably explains it. We can try turning that on and see if that'll help. Maybe he'll actually stay on the field to turn then. Anyway, nearest waypoint. Lined up a little better, there we go. Working on plowing the field out here. I've been almost done with that. Looks like Horsebit just has a couple of rounds to go and we'll be done over there. And then what are we working on here? Oh, did you not finish planting? You did not finish planting, did you? Okay, thought we were done on this field. Guess not. We like sort of started to turn around, but then, the water or something, he quit. Okay, well, good to know. We'll just have you finish up the last little bit here. Thought I'd finish this between episodes, I guess not. And then over to the combine. Not actually you. Well, that's the inside of the combine. Interesting. Let's just get you out of the way here a minute. Let that truck go past. Oh. And there we go. Combine's back on speed. Okay, we're going to course by course going for this field here. Get this field harvested. Shouldn't take too long to harvest this field here, I want to think. So, course generation field 100. Actually, let me double check. We might have a course for this one. Field 100. 9.7 meter harvest. Nope, this is like 7 point something if I remember correctly, or something like that. So, anyway, field 100. Comes up 102, I guess. I thought it usually came up as 103. Whatever. Oh, let's do about 4 how. 5.8. Okay, I was off by a little bit. 5 point. This. Yeah, that's kind of small. 12 row header at some point would be kind of nice. That at least bumps up. I believe 12 rows. Is that 9 meters? I think that's like 9 meters or something like that. Or even better, 16 rows. Everyone, right? Actually, you know what we should do, everyone? Let's try this. I just happened to think of this. Rather than using, let's use the turn mode for this as well and see if we can actually, like, harvest the entire field. Let's not miss anything in the corners, right? So instead of smooth, let's go to turn. Generate a course for that. It's turn there, all right. Oh boy, have fun with that one there, course play. Seems like it's doing okay on all the stuff I've tried it on here so far. I know I've tried this mode in the past with very, very little success. Like course they might have actually made this work here finally, so that's kind of nice. Field 100, 5.8 meter row crop harvest. Drive course. Don't know why I just didn't start at the corner. That'd be kind of nice, but whatever. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna nice to turn yet? I guess. Okay. I mean, I guess he made the turn. That okay, that mode might not work so well. Might not work so well. That's how it always used to work in the past as well, and that's just stupid. Okay, whatever. Okay, you don't want to finish that last little strip, do you? Yeah, well, actually, is there anything left? The map shows like it is. Looks like he might have actually planted that. Or if there's an arrow strip left, there's not much. So I'll just run over it again. Ain't gonna hurt it none. See, there is a missing strip over here. We'll go cover that here in a minute. Not entirely sure what happened there. Looks like field 96 is ready to be planted here as well. Really probably should have the drill over here so I can actually start planting some other crops besides just corn and sunflowers. We might just put some sunflowers in over there, but that sounds pretty good to me, I guess. Let's fold this up planter up here a minute. Okay, there we go. Again, unfortunately, the hoses don't actually connect on here. This particular tractor doesn't actually have any hydraulic connections on it, so I'm not sure if that's the fault of the planter or the fact that well, again, this tractor simply doesn't have any hydraulic connections, right, everyone? So what are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to connect them if it doesn't have them? And it doesn't actually have them modeled, by the way. You can clearly see by the levers here. I mean, it looks like it should have probably 3, possibly 2. 2 or 3 hydraulic outputs, probably. Looking at that. No, we don't need a chainsaw. We're good at that at the moment. Corn, we're going to switch you over to sunflowers. And we should be good to plant, I presume. This field doesn't actually need anything, does it? Doesn't look like it to me. Okay, we're going to get course by course going on that then. Field work mode, course generation, field 96. We did some planting ourselves here last episode, so I'm going to let course by do this one here. 9 meters. Here's my point. Drive the course. Probably should have checked. Might have actually had a course for this already. Well, let's see. Field 96. 5.8. Nope. We got a couple harvest courses. Nothing for planting. Okay. So, good. We'll save this here then. Field 96. 9. Ooh, that's 0. Okay. That's probably not a good width. I'm going to plant. Okay. So, this will be done in 24 minutes. So, about the end of this episode and this should be done. We'll see if that's actually true or not. Probably not quite. That'd be pretty good if I'm for it to plant that entire field in 24 minutes, if you ask me, everyone, but you never know. Might happen. Might just happen. Oh, you know what? And we need to get you switched around here. Field 98. We're now on field 100, and then I need to grab the truck for that. I think the truck for that is over here yet. We're going to switch you to 100. I don't know if you'll drive over there. You know what? I can get him to drive with her. Perfect. Make sure he actually goes this way. I don't want him like going down the end of this road. I want to turn it around down there somewhere. That would be kind of silly. Yeah, good. Looks like he's turning in. Perfect. Oh, and then he's just gonna cut across the field. Oh, okay. I would have thought auto drive would have hopped on the nearest road route to get over there, but I guess it's just gonna go cross country. I mean, as long as it doesn't crash anything on the way over there, I'm good. Doesn't matter to me. That'll work. Okay, field 98, sunflowers. Probably should run a cultivator across 96 really for realistic sake, everyone, but oh well. Okay, we should be good to start planting on field 24 here. We got you set to grass already. Wow, this tractor needs some repair, does it not? Let's maybe see if we can do something about that here in a minute. Oh, that's the sower. Okay, well, tractor's good. The sower needs some repair. I was going to say, it looks like the tractor's good in the shop here. Sower needs some repair. Let's hit the repair on that here in a minute. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Hopefully the planter will handle this little bit of a down slope here. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, we're going to have to invest in some hay and equipment here as well, because we're going to need hay, mower, header, windrower. We're going to need all the good stuff there. Okay, it would help if I turned it on. Wait a minute. Pretty sure it was on. Yeah. What happened? We started to plant over here, and then it shut off. Let's try that again. Okay, I knew I wasn't imagining things. It's like, I'm pretty sure it was planting. I seen it planting. I seen the texture change in there. Okay, there we go. We're good. Thought we were going a little fast. I mean, this seems a little fast for planting, but it looked like it was working back there. So I'm like, okay, cool. All good. Okay, looks like grass does need some fertilizer as well, doesn't it? Okay, good to know. Don't remember if I've done grass or not with the Precision DLC, everyone. Because last map we did was Flint Hills, and I don't think I did any grass on Flint Hills. So this will be the first time I've done grass and hay here with the Precision Farming DLC. We'll see what happens. Might do maybe one more pass across here just so we got enough room to turn around. Maybe we can do two. Might be do two, everyone, because that fence is like right there. There is no room to turn around at all in this field here. Not on this end anyway, as Courseplay has found out. Even with, what did we do, 4 or 5 headlands we did on the plow there. Still cannot turn around. And he's done, by the way, isn't he? Yes. I think Arion 630. Yeah, Arion 630. Arion is the tractor there. Lexion needs to be unloaded. Probably should double check that. Make sure we got auto drive actually set up and running on that field. Make sure it's actually working. Presume it is, but you never know. Never know. Pretty sure this should be a large enough hay field here for the horses. We're not going to need a whole lot of hay. The horses don't really take that much typically. We will need hay and grass though. And again, they do take carrots. But as I mentioned a couple episodes back, I have no intentions of actually doing any carrots on this map. We'll see once maybe, like if I fall off my chair hard enough or maybe roll out of bed and hit my head or something. And then maybe everyone will do some carrots. But until that happens, and I'm not planning on that happening, we probably won't do any carrots. Okay, let's stop that, unload the course. No sense saving that, I don't think, because we hopefully will not be coming back here with the plow. Another plow. I'm going to hold that back out. That here real quick a minute. Don't know how Courseplay missed that, because we left plenty of overlap here too, everyone. I shortened up the width and everything on this. Like, I don't want to miss a spot if I can help it here. Which, the corners looks like he did a really good job, but then missed the spot out in the middle of the field. Go figure. You figure might have to do some headlands on this side of the field too. That house is going to be in the way, isn't it? Okay, from horses, let's just go to... Whoa, that is yeah, that's a turn there, all right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, where we're going to go? We're going to silo unload. No, silo load. Probably that's the closest one. Take it away there, auto drive. Away you go. Yeah, we're definitely, in fact, question if there's enough headlands on that side of the field now. Would have thought there would have been, but maybe not. Lexion is finished. Perfect. Stop. And we'll head back to, let's see, once here. We'll probably go ahead and cultivate the sunflower field. There's quite a few sunflowers on that field that we missed. And then once we're done planting hay and, well, actually just hay, we'll get that planter back over here. We'll start planting a couple of the other fields here that are ready to go. Particularly this field here. And then also field 98, 99 should be ready to go here fairly quickly as well, I would think. We'll have to say, I do like the sound on this tractor. I think the mod author, I'm not sure how accurate that is. No, actually, that does actually sound fairly accurate. I'm just, you know, again, you listen on the computer, it doesn't really quite sound like it in real life, right? But still, that does actually sound pretty good. And I like what the mod author did with that, everyone, on this tractor. Very nicely done, in my opinion. From what I remember, but I think these tractors like really big on the file size. So yeah, the mod author in some ways did a good job, in some ways probably didn't. Anyway, course generation, field 9899, 3 headlands, sure. Do it. First waypoint, drive course, off you go. How long is this going to take, by the way? 24 minutes, wow. That's pretty quick. I'll be interested to see if that actually gets done in that amount of time or not. How are we looking over here? He's missing a little bit on the edge. That's kind of to be expected. Not going to complain about that too much. Curious how much he's missing on the rest of it here, though. So far, just a little bit right there. Again, not too bad. So basically need the option with a hired worker where it overshoots the target. Kind of the options that Courseplay has there when you change the settings for the lift and lower. So you lift late, lower early. That's my preference anyway. That way you hopefully miss as little as possible. At least that's my theory anyway. Okay, how are we looking over here? Looks like we got a bit of a mess going on over here. Something it doesn't quite look right. I wonder if that's, well, no, that doesn't make sense. What? No idea. No idea what he did there. Not a clue. Looks like he maybe came around that corner and tried to turn in there. That's almost what it looks like. Unless the auto drive was there, like pushing him around or something. Auto drive seems to have unloaded, so that's good. Wait, there's a truck here. What are you? There's a truck here. Why do I got 2 trucks on this field? You're field 100. You're supposed to be here. What are you? You are field 104. Okay. And you also got corn. Field 104. That's interesting. Well, let's get you off this field because you should not be on this field. That's the problem, Evan. I think when you turn on the find unloader in the settings there for auto drive, looks like it'll find unloaders that are on other fields, even though that supposedly should be possible if I understand it correctly, but apparently it isn't. Looks like that's what just happened. Oh, and the Areon's back already. Wow, that did not take long. Nice and quick. Don't think we have anything that actually needs to be plowed at this point, but okay, we'll leave that there. Let's grab the Areon here, and we'll park this somewhere. Up with the rest of the equipment, most likely. Speaking of the rest of the equipment here, I do want to point out that John Deere header there. That's, yeah, that's rather unique. Rather unique. Don't know if I've ever used that before or not. I guess I haven't, I don't think, anyway, because I do not remember seeing a John Deere header that's done that before. Definitely appears to be losing its paint quite badly, shall we say. Quite badly. That being said, I do actually like, was it Seasons Mod implementation of how Seasons Mod does it, Evan? Hopefully maybe we'll see Giants actually kind of take a hint at that. The way Seasons Mod does it, Evan, you actually have like 3 repair options for your pieces of equipment. Well, 3. You got the wash, you got the repair, and then you got the paint, right? So you can wash the mod, you can repair the mod, and then you also have to repaint the mod. So repairing the mod, everyone, at least base game, also repaints it. That is not the case with Seasons Mod. With the Seasons Mod, everyone, you also have to repaint. So you can repair, that does not fix the paint. And then if you want to do the paint, everyone, then you also have to paint it. That's kind of, I thought that was always a cool way of doing it there with the Seasons Mod, if you ask me. Wouldn't mind seeing that maybe implemented in base game. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, you know what? And I did not set you for the fancy turn mode, did I? Yes, and I actually want you to get rid of like the props on here, so I probably should have done that. Well, we'll let it go this time. And if we put a crop on here, that one that's planted with a drill, shouldn't have to worry about it. Because row crop and grain scraper heads, they're not interchangeable per se with crop type, so they don't get jammed up. Not like if you're planting, I'm presuming everyone probably sunflowers and corn on the same field would cause the problem. Same problem. Wheat, barley, rye, canola, soybeans, all those crops, Evan, will jam up the header if you run across them, unfortunately. Okay, how are we looking? Whoa, did you miss that much? Wow. kind of afraid of that when he got to the house, and I bet you he's going to miss a lot. Yeah, he is definitely missing just a wee little bit over here, isn't he? Speaking of the horses, by the way, how are the horses looking? We don't have a whole lot of food for them yet, unfortunately. Definitely want to get the grass and hay going here as soon as possible. So oats are 15. Oh, yeah, oats aren't even that effective, are they? We really need hay. That is the most effective. We do have the hay pellets, by the way. I wanted to try that on the multiplayer server, but that, forget, it conflicted, I think, with something, and with all the cows we were doing on there, just did not seem feasibly practical, so we didn't use it. However, I'm a single player here. Maybe we'll have to give it a try here again. So under baling technology, we have... I forget what the name of this mod was here again that adds that. Nope, not that one. We got the Crone Primos, which is some sort of pellet maker thing. Really not entirely sure what the purpose of this really is, other than be kind of extra annoying, but for $10,000, you can have it fill automatically. I like the sounds of that. Otherwise, I think you got to buy some something around here somewhere. Probably on a miscellaneous, you got to buy something. Then there's the bale shredder. Oh, yeah, this is the bale shredder attachment that goes, I believe, on this, I think. Is it on this? I think it was on this, if I remember correctly, Evan. And shreds the bales. Lets you dump them in here. Yeah, I think it like somehow goes right in there, if I remember correctly. But like I said, I might have to give that a try some point here. Might be kind of fun. Not sure if we'll do that on this map or not. Wanted to do animals, everyone, so we'll see what's here. Anyway, now that we got a truck available, I should have thought of this here when I stopped it, but we can start selling some crops. So let's go grab this truck here. Not that, well, actually, this truck will work too, won't it? Might as well. Forgot we had this one here. We do have some crops that we can sell, namely the sunflowers. We don't have corn. Yeah, corn's the only thing we're harvesting at this point, isn't it? Yield's also going up on that map. I like to see that. Back to the menu here. So we got canola, sunflowers, soybeans, and probably, of course, better wait to sell the corn. There are not a whole lot of sunflowers, is there? But we do have some canola. Let's maybe start with that. Canola is being sold where? 74, 83, 83 at the Johnson Mill. Okay, so silo load. Johnson. Set to Johnson Mill. Perfect. And we'll just set you to canola. Two canolas. So try the top one. If that one doesn't work, we'll try the other one. That definitely got me the first time I went to use auto drive on. Very first time I go to use auto drive on, and I cannot figure out why it's not working. It's like, this is not working. Why can it not fill? Like, I hit the refill myself, works just fine. Thought I was doing something wrong. Re-record the route a couple times. Try it some more. I finally realized, wait a minute, there's like two of them listed here. So let me try the other one. Sure enough, that was it. Don't know why there's two of them. I have no idea. Not sure, but for some reason there's two of them. I don't know. Anyone else's auto drive have that? Know why or why not? Look, buddy, you're driving right past the silo. Did I not use? Maybe I didn't use you to. No, I've used them to sell. That's what I bought this truck for, wasn't it? I don't know. We'll go use the other truck. Shouldn't be overshooting the target anyway. Auto drive is supposed to be able to detect that before it gets to it. Don't think that was too far away. I think it's simply just avoiding it somehow or something. So, oh, hello. Back to that one. Wait till we're past all the equipment here, then I can start clicking. There we go. Pick up and deliver. We're going to pick up at the silo load. We're going to take to the Johnson Mill. We're going to take canola. The first canola. Hopefully, anyway. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, we'll actually unload here this time. Looking promising. Yep, there we go. Okay, he's good. And back to... Speaking of which, are we actually going to finish this field here this episode? It's actually looking pretty close, Evan. It's looking pretty close. He might actually finish. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, I was heading up here to this one. Looks like he has quit. That is what he thinks is finished. Okay. Well, we'll go back through, clean that up here just a wee little bit. As I said before, when it comes to my grass and hay fields, I guess I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to that. I like to see them nearly perfect, if not perfect, when it comes to, planting in missed spots. Otherwise, most other fields, Evan, as you can see on most other fields, I don't, oh, well, miss a spot. Big deal. Whoops. Same thing when it comes to harvesting, too. Because a lot of times, Evan, the harvesting misses the same spots the planting does in the corners there. So it works out fairly decently. Okay, there we go. I'll bring that map back up here. Definitely tell where we have and haven't planted based on that map as well. Fertilizer situation on this field here must have been a bit dire from the looks of it. Yeah, the start-stop there for the hired worker could definitely use a little bit of adjustment, couldn't it? Well, once we're done here, I'll get this tractor headed back to the farm. And then, like I was saying, I'm going to start planting the big field. I know, probably wheat, barley, one of those two, canola, one of those three. Oats, we could do oats. Actually, probably oats would be a good one. I mean, that's actually probably a really good idea, is to do some more oats here for the horses. We, unfortunately, we're not quite able to fill the horses up from this field. I rather thought there would have been enough on this field here to fill it up. If I remember correctly, the yield actually wasn't half bad on this field either. It's not like we had a terrible yield. Let's see. I should be able to go back to that one there. Yeah, the yield... yeah, number not great, but it definitely wasn't terrible. I guess that's all the oats we got off this field. That one still seems a little bit low to me, if you ask me, but what we got. Well, okay, there we go. That field is planted, and that seems like a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for this episode. Finishing that field here, so we're going to get you headed back to the silo load. Yeah, silo load should work. We'll drive him back kind of a little bit closer. And don't want him like adventuring off with these trees so close. Off you go. And yeah, like I said, with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.